Hey guys, welcome to the weekly analysis. And as you can see in front of me, I have the Bank Nifty chart, which I have been showing you guys for the last 2 months. A major trend line that has been tested multiple times. And this week, we were able to see a breakdown of that major level. So now that you have a bigger picture, I'll just zoom into the daily chart over here. And the immediate thing that you have to notice as a technical price action trader is the horizontal support zone, which acted as a very nice support in the past. But this week what we noticed, the breakdown of both the horizontal trend line and the horizontal support zone, both of them are broken down. This is very clearly a bearish sign. As per technical analysis, this is bearish. Now what could happen, either market could either go sideways, because it cannot just keep falling. So it could either go sideways, or and then maybe considering we have the upcoming union budget coming on the 1st of February. Till then market could become very volatile for you to trade. But again, this is the chart I've been mentioning. When market was over here itself, I was screaming at the top of my lungs, do not take any trades now. It will give you a better trade when it comes to this level. And I feel like it has given that opportunity for those price action traders, a very good fall in Bank Nifty. But now again, you have to be very careful with this, because it could go sideways to volatile. But technically speaking, it is very bearish. Again, it doesn't mean it will just keep going lower and lower, because since we have a union budget, that is a very news driven market could come after February, where if the budget is so good like it was in 2020 or 2021 for the financial institutions, then again we could see an upward momentum, right? Then it could be called as a fake out. Again, that becomes a bullish scenario. But currently, as per without any news, technically it's a bearish chart. But I would not, I myself as a price action trader will not go and short it again, because it's currently clearly it's been pretty oversold. So now we have to wait and watch. I'll again show you some of the stocks, that is banking stock that has a very good chart pattern as well. So next off, I'll go to the Nifty chart over here, guys. Again, this is something that I've shown multiple times. If you look at it, just without pinching your eyes, what will you notice? You'll notice a very similar pattern, that is head and shoulder pattern. But clearly there's no a very clear left shoulder. But I think it's looks like a head and shoulder pattern. This is a bearish candlestick pattern out there, and market is trading very close to it. Unlike Bank Nifty, now we have to be cautious in Nifty, because this could again now give us a good trade, because it's trading near a good support zone. If it closes below the support zone, obviously we'll see a negativity. But if it manages to make some sort of a positive a candlestick pattern over there on a daily time frame, we'll be able to notice a huge surge in prices as well. So again, it's near a major level, so you have to keep your stop losses right. This is for me, especially as a price action trader, Nifty is trading near a very interesting zone, so I'll be watching out on a daily basis for the coming week. So next off, I also have a few charts, and we have covered, I make basically these post market videos, and in every video I mentioned the first of every month we cover the auto sales data, and had mentioned Isha Motor had reserve posted a very good quarterly, December sales, mainly because there were a lot of Royal Enfield sales. The bike sales went up, so it was very positive. And we noticed on second of the aftermarket, our the sales data had come out, and on 2nd December we noticed a huge surge in Isha Motor. Actually, few along with that, few other auto shares as well. The whole auto sector, as a exercise, you can just go and watch the auto sector, each and every stock, be it Hero Motocorp, Tata Motors. All of these stocks charts are very nice. I urge you to go check them out, because you can notice a very interesting bit of candlestick chart patterns over there. So next off, basically what I'm mentioning in the Isha Motor, we noticed a breakout, and for thanks to overall market negativity, it has come back to the same level. And now, as a price action trader, guys, what chart pattern I'll be looking out here, I'll just zoom it out and show you guys. Right, so whenever something like this happens, now if I'm hoping for a rebound, that is retest, where I want the market to come to this level and then bounce back, obviously there are two types of chart patterns on a daily time frame I'll be looking out for. One is a doji candle, because if it is a doji candle and then next day there will be a big green candle like this, it is called as a morning star pattern. Or what else could happen, market will breach the level down but then close upward and give a hammer, then it is a fake out and a hammer, near a retest, that becomes a very bullish trading setup, which will give me more confidence to go long in this. But if market closes below that, I'll not go and short Isha Motors because it is fundamentally strong. है ना? So when something is fundamentally strong, you can't just go and I think both of things have to match. Even though if you are a technical trader, I myself am a a price action trader, but I'll never go against the fundamental news that is there. Clearly, the company is doing well, so I will not go and short it because it could be volatile. Just take my stop loss. But however, if it is going to give any upside momentum, I'm very much interested, and it is on the top of my list. So next up, I have the Alchem Laboratory. Even this particular stock, guys, I've been mentioning it every day for the last 3-4 weeks because there were two major things over here. One is the horizontal support, the other one is a trend line. If you open it on a hourly chart, you will be able to notice it more clearly if you want. So which has taken 5 to 6 times of resistance. Finally it gave a breakout here, and I remember mentioning it in my last previous weekly analysis. Exactly over here on a Friday it closed, and I mentioned there could be a breakout, and we noticed a good amount of surge for the next 2 to 3 days. But now again it's back to the level, and if I just zoom you guys into this chart, you'll notice what is this. This is called as the fake out, guys, right? Clearly market broke down the support, and everyone thought, okay, we're just gonna short Alchem Labs now, and then again it closed above the support zone. So clearly this is a bit of a bullish setup over here. But if market, because thanks to the overall negativity, if it closes below this hammer, then it becomes very negative. So it could go either ways. A very good chart pattern that I like to keep in my arsenal for the coming week. So next off is the Hero MotoCorp. Like I mentioned, auto sector is has some of the best charts for the week. Now on a daily time frame, as you can see, this looks very bearish, right? We have a support zone like this, and market is currently trading below that. But what actually gets interesting is if I open this chart on a weekly time frame, right? If I open it on a weekly time frame and zoom in, you'll notice not only did the market, I mean Hero MotoCorp, the stock tried to make a halt candle. Now there was no continuation. If there was, then we would call it as a morning star pattern. That would be very bullish, but that did not happen. It's closed below the doji. It is a bearish sign. Especially as a technical trader, you should be able to notice right away on a weekly time frame Hero MotoCorp is very bearish. So clearly if the overall market is also bearish, this is a very good stock. Especially for me, I'm keeping it in case the overall markets also get negative. This is a good stock in my list to short. That's what I'm looking at, hoping to do in Hero MotoCorp. So next up we have the Canara Bank final stock, because in the banking sector, like I mentioned, not just this, go watch SBI as well, but it has already given a trade. But Canara Bank is yet to give me the beautiful trade, because on a weekly time frame itself, you'll notice what we have a major candle known as Morbuzo, right? That is a bearish Morbuzo. And not only that, if I just zoom in even further, you will notice that there was an inside candle for 2 weeks. This is a weekly candle, guys. As you can see, that inside candle was also broken with last week's big bearish Morbuzo. So clearly on a weekly time frame also, if you apply any sort of candlestick analysis that you have, this chart looks very bearish, and it is trading very near to the support zone. So clearly this is something I'm keeping again in my watch list. But Banknifty has given quite a bit of a run up on the downside, so we'll have to be a bit careful with the Canara Bank. But clearly if it opens maybe flat, it will give us opportunities, but if it opens gap down again, it will just recover and come back up, which we see on a daily basis like we saw in Alchem Labs. So I urge you guys to be very careful. And again, guys, this is purely for educational purpose. Like I'm telling you guys, showing you guys how to spot a chart pattern. Like for example, first open it on a weekly, understand what is happening, notice the inside candlestick patterns, notice the bearish Morbuzo, draw the support zones, and then come to a conclusion, and then apply, just do the retest without putting any money for a couple of weeks, and then once you are confident in the setup, then only go and risk your money. This is purely for educational purpose. I'm not telling you to go and buy any of these stocks. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next week's video.
If you're a trader following market calls and tips for day trading, use our tool RNT, Research and Trade. All you have to do is link RNT to your trading account, then just sit and relax. Turn trading into business at app.gwcindia.live. Check out description for more details.
Disclaimer: investments in the securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.